Hello everyone, it is Anthony Gamer here, and today you're going to watch me playing Psychopath Hunt The Return. Now before this update had just came out 7 hours ago from my timeline, there was actually a update where they made insane mode a little easier. So let's go check out how insane mode right now than the previously harder version of insane mode. Now gotta remind you, this was made by Nitro Aces. You wanna check these games out? It's actually available on Play Store, so yeah, go check that out. So let's go with insane mode. I don't think I ever tried this mode in the previous video, so let's check it out. Let's see the little reference here. The psychopath will move much faster. 6 locks on the door, the floor creaks, and more obstacles. Which that explains the lasers that's going to be invaded in the house. Well, let's find out. Alright, we're starting off with the basement area. I like the little lens flare. I also like that you could turn on and off of the flashlight. I'm not sure that would really helpful a lot. But anyway, let's see around our surroundings. Look at this lens flare, it's so cool looking. It's very blue as well. Alright, I just had opened the car trunk and I managed to get the piece of wood. And I managed to go down here. I know that would alert Mr. John to quickly explore to this area, but he hadn't get a chance to check it more thorough. So everything now had been moved into here, which obviously is gonna make it harder. It was placed on the middle of the house, and what you expect to make it a bit easier to track him off. Right now I have just chopped off by Mr. John, and everything else still looks green. Still can't really describe what makes everything turns green. And also that is a very ominous soundtrack. When you get caught by Mr. John, what's going to happen? Maybe someday I could do a challenge where I don't need to use the flashlight, which obviously it's not gonna work out very well. As far as I can tell, I was about to say that if Mr. John actually got out from the basement, but it was actually straight coming out from the, I don't know where he were from. He was just there that suddenly. So he's not always gonna be in the basement. He's gonna be like somewhere else. That precisely that we don't really know where he could possibly, respawn, or the place that he had, spawned. It's quite confusing. Oh, I just made a noise. No wonder he got up in here. All right. No, I see it. Alright, so it seems like that insane mode isn't as insane as I thought. He was just moving at a decent speed. Like a sprint mode. Yeah. Yeah, I still have a little problems on targeting the little padlock key. I couldn't manage to get it close. I still need a proper target so I can get it, to interact. Well, this is gonna be extremely challenging. Well, I gotta say, it's quite challenging. Oh, I just creaked the floor again. I still didn't realize that the floor creaks always appears in there. I always forgot. Alright. Let the man come to this laundry area. How you doing? No one's here. What you expect? To have someone to be in your house. No one's in here. All you see is just No one, right? Don't you dare follow me. There'll be highly disrespect if you do know that you are putting a tracking device on my body. Okay, I'll take car key. Did I seriously take the car key the whole time? Instead of the blue key? I did take the padlock key, so I don't think I was messed up. Now where did he go? Where did the man go? I want him to come here. Then he just suddenly disappears. He's quite fast too. He quickly realized that no one's there. Or I see no of my padlock key. Do you think I need to restart? This is quite new. Right, let's restart the whole thing again. I couldn't manage to find that padlock key. He was disappeared. Alright, this is another day in Mr. Johns's house. I do like the huge drastic change towards this version. It makes things feels more realistic. Not entirely, but it still have the realistic change. Not so fast. Not so fast, Mr. John. Wait, why was this blocked off? Wasn't there like a room before? Did I hear him? I don't know. Okay, I've just cut 2 wires. So that's good, that's a good sign. Hopefully. Okay. Hello, Mr. John. How are you doing? Alright, next up I'm gonna get probably the car key. I would assume that it's in the globe. Uh-oh, there he comes. There he comes. You think you could get me? There's no way that you could get me anymore. Maybe. Someday you will. But not most of the time. Mr. John should check what's happening in the laundry room right now. I'll get the piece of wood. I broke it. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. I dropped something again in the laundry room. How do you feel about that now? What's up in there? Nothing. It's nothing but just emptiness. School bell. There you go. I have managed to get it off. I better get in here very quickly. Finally. What else did I miss? A hammer. You know, I should get the hammer as soon as possible and also check what's in here. There might be a code. There's no code. Let's turn on that radio. You know, let's not go further in here because I might alert some noise. Apparently that radio did not attract his attention. That's a bit huge disappointing. Okay. I better turn it off right now. I can't turn it off. So only one time clickable stuff. Mr. John. So apparently the code isn't in the kitchen. Everything is upstairs. Well, I gotta go up there though, Mr. John. You know, I don't want to broadcast myself in front of the camera with a huge green screen. It's not the right time to do vlogs yet. Please don't go upstairs. You went up there like multiple times. Now it's your time to check the basement. There might be some weird crazy stuff that were happening in the basement. Maybe sharks were happening in there. Maybe some aliens that invaded the basement. Who knows? That's why the whole skies here are pretty much dark. I don't know where he went. Why are you there? What's going on? If you go upstairs... Okay, that's enough. If I get my shotgun, I would definitely exterminate that man. That man that called John Manson. Jonathan Douglas Manson. I don't know if that's actually his real name. But all I know that his former name is John Manson. He's a man and a son. He has a son, but we don't know what's his son's name. Is he married? I have no idea. But let's get that over with. Let's drop that hammer all the way down there. I like the little interface. It's cool. It's awesome. It's great. I highly would suggest to throw the blowgun. Oh my goodness. I thought that the psychopath just went upstairs. I was like, whoa, is he there though? Alright, if he goes here. Oh, he didn't go there. Okay, okay. Now, if you see me, I'll definitely shoot ya. I'm gonna shoot ya. Boom. Okay, 5 seconds. That is so pathetic. You only give us like 5 seconds of a free time. I feel like there is like another extreme mode where we could get at least 15 seconds. So he's going upstairs again. What a weirdo. What's up with him keep going upstairs? What's new about your bedroom? You have nothing but just butchered meat. Please go away. Please go to the basement. Thank you. I appreciated that. And then, oh my goodness. Are you serious? You just went there like only about 5 seconds. Is that all you're gonna do? Oh my goodness. Mr. John, come on, let's cooperate. He does not want to cooperate with this man. I think I've been dealing too much of this man's behavior. He started to realize that I was the same person, that I kept on bugging him all the time. Doesn't matter what type of game it was. As long as I have played Mr. John all the time, that was the case. Oh my goodness, this is a huge risk. That is definitely a huge risk when at some point he get out from that laundry room, he quickly snatch into it. And I'm turning green again. It's not really explainable, but it's that's that. Doing quite well on my first day. You know, gotta believe that. Alright, since I can't get my shotgun, I'll do this task first. Also, we always were from the basement. I would just make lots of noise. That's why he weren't there before. Okay. Okay, let's pick up the little ammo. If we could. I don't think we can. Blowtorch. That's great. Now, let's see where he could possibly be. There he is. Alright, let's follow up from his backup trail. Let's melt this pipe and break it. Ooh, I have a better surprise. A blowtorch just appears out of nowhere. You see that? Blowtorch just appeared out of nowhere. I don't know where he went. I'm gonna go upstairs. And if we come across to this hallway, well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna trigger the trigger. I hear his steps. It's getting closer. He's the man that always wanting to go upstairs. So there's no doubt that he's gonna be up here in about 5 seconds. Nearly 5 seconds, but I still have my expedition. Alright, wherever he's gonna spawn, it doesn't matter. He's gonna shoot it. Boom. Now that's we're talking. Let's get in here before he starts to approach. From the other side of the room. You guys didn't expect that, didn't you? That's a weird looking pose that he had gave us. Not very mandatory. My goodness, that soundtrack. Feels like that he's the most vicious villains of all the horror games that we have played. You know, his character here is just goofy. He's not scary, he's just goofy. A goofy psychopath. A goofy psychopath that keeps kidnapping people, butchering, so that he can eat for his daily life. That's messed up. You hear me? Now I don't know what to do next. Oh yeah, the code. How could I forget about the code situation? There it is. Here is a safe code. I immediately just found it in the bedroom. And I got the master key. But first, let's drop it off the stairs before we get caught by Mr. John. What happened then? We just dropped out of the stairs, isn't it? I can't really describe what I'm looking at right now. It feels like that I'm upside down. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with this death scene ragdoll thingy. It's making me a bit confused. By bit, I mean lots of confusion. At first, I thought that radio could distract him. Maybe we can do some kind of a diversion. Turns out that it didn't actually do anything. Mr. John did not like radios. And that's also not explaining why he has one in his house. Now, I'm pretty sure that's all that we needed. It seems like that we can't escape either way on its insane mode. Would you mind to explain that to me? Is that another reason why I changed it to hard mode? It doesn't seem like they can escape. I think we had this kind of bug before. Dang you, psychopath! He was just there. 1 second later, he was there. Now I'm just out of the world. You know, that's the much better way to get out from Mr. John's house. Not by through the front door, but just by getting chopped off by Mr. John. And then force yourself out of the walls of the house. Then you got this. Into the deep dark hole. Now maybe there's something else that we have to do. Perhaps this? I have no idea what this room's supposed to mean. Either way, this is not explainable. It still doesn't explain why I can't go out from the house through the front door. Is this always happens to every difficulties? I don't remember. Also, why are there two, door handles? I get a little bit of a bit of tiny jump scared. I just need to find the right point to have the interaction for the door, but didn't work. So I would say there's still lots of bugs that needs to be fixed in this game. Your good friend Nitro Aces should fix this. He has updated the game ever since, tried to support many devices, but never ever fix the escape part. Like, that's the only mandatory part. A game should be created when there is like a final solution. A final result should be provided in the game. But this still short in time. They need to fix this. They need to fix this. Now, I'm sorry if I can't speak Russian, but if you use the little subtitles, then you translate on Russia, then you may understand what I'm saying. That's only for those who are part of this, game project. Other than that, game overall is a quite good remake. Not gonna lie, the lens flare, the lighting, it's very exquisite. The only part that isn't is that we stuck in here forever. There's no way they can escape. This is the proof that this game needs more fixing. You think you can get me, Mr. John? Well, you know what? I'm gonna record my last visit on this psycho house. So I'm making a video where days later I'm gonna get caught by the psychopath. Caught dead by Mr. John in 4K. That's what usually they always say. Well, we didn't manage to get the good ending, but maybe the great ending for Mr. John. We got hanged in the garage. Now that's even crucial than just dropped down right next to the sofa, which we could land on at least, but this time we just have to land and get hanged against our neck. Alright, because of that, let's do on easy. We're gonna make things easier to escape. Maybe we can't escape on insane mode, but perhaps we could try on easier difficulty. Not tempting to do ghost mode. I feel like I want a much faster process. See if we can do this without a flashlight situation. Wow. Now everything here looks very much realism. Everything here is now dark. Wow, goodness. How could the psychopath even see me at this point? I want to say that he's blind, but it's crazy how he could see stuff like this. Okay, get that off. And we need the hammer. Hammer usually upstairs, so let's get upstairs. Not there, okay. Ah, there it is. There's that lovely hammer. Excuse me, sir. I need to drop down. Can I drop down at least? Okay, okay, I'll find it. Yeah, there you go, I'll find it. Oh, okay, fine. Do you guys expect that jump scares? Because I don't. But that doesn't mean that I got jump scared. I was kind of knew that he's gonna come into the basement. By basement, I mean the bedroom. Because I made noise in the bedroom. I dropped the cutting pliers in the bedroom, right next to that bed. What else should we need? We need tongs, aren't we? Yeah. Let's find the tongs. This place here, the living room, it's quite bright. I'm right now heading to the torture room, which most of the time they would provide us the tongs. Or you can say the worst way to place your tongs in. Because that's like the hardest place that you could ever get your tongs. Let me go here first, okay? Because he's chasing me. This man bloody chasing me every time where I go. And that's not cool, bro. Yeah, instead of say bro, I say brew all the time. Just kidding. Alright. I haven't did the hammer situation, so let's do this. I'm also going to pay what he has done to me for not letting me escape from his house. No, you're a weirdo. 60 seconds. No, that's way too long. Okay, code, living room, kitchen is the answer. There's no way that a code could be appeared in the living room in this game. Unless an expert of coding could make it happen. So let's see what's the good ending. Hi. Goodbye, Mr. John. Yeah, like the new soundtrack. That's new. That is new. And that's great. So the only way that you could escape from the house is that you play the difficulties that are below hard mode. Beyond that, you can never escape. Don't ever attempt on insane mode unless he had notifies everyone that he had fixed the escape route of insane mode. So there's no point of playing insane mode either way, because you can't escape. That's the worst part when you're always attempting to do on hardest difficulty on the game. Yeah, just throw it out. Throw it out for you all. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. This is me playing Psychopath Hunt The Return. If you guys want to check this game out, it'll be in the description. I also leave the creator as well. Overall, the game is pretty impressive. Just lots of bugs that need to be fixed, so I highly recommend you to fix the insane part difficulty, where after you have unlocking and exterminate all the obstacles from the doors, you just need to fix the part where the interaction, the door, because that's the only one that it's really mandatory. As I said before, a game should be created when it has a final result, final solution. And yeah, I guess that's all for today's video. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in another horror games. Bye bye. Cracking my hand and knuckles, ready to fist to Mr. John. Not to his hand, to his bald face.